I want to talk to you about Black Pearl, mainly the project of what they're doing. Some people, like this stuff. If you've seen my other videos, I'm currently invested in their daily TRX. I'll talk about that in a moment. But they have a media exchange, which is kind of like P3D. If you follow my channel at all, you're familiar with Proof of Weekends. It's just a smart virtual deposit contract. If I would have gotten into this thing, I would have almost been at break even right now. No offense to the community at large, but there's things to like about this, and there's things I don't like about it. And currently, I'm more on the don't like side. Although the more I stay a part of this community, I may dip my toes in a little bit just to be a part of the community, because that's what they've got going well over here. This Black Pearl, the more I look at it, I'm like, wow, this is really, really interesting. If you have seen my other video, I cover my entire passive Tron strategy. I'll put that in the card in the top right-hand corner. And you can watch that video. And I basically talk about using Black Pearl, P3Ts, Daily ROI, Tron Village, and buying anti-tokens on Tron Bet. But this video primarily I want to talk about Black Pearl, because what they're doing is really good. Sooner or later, one of these cryptocurrency projects are going to knock it out of the park. And what I mean by that is they're going to get it all together. So in this space, you have innovators and you have imitators. So let's talk about what's innovative and imitating. So Black Pearl, this virtual deposit contract, where you take a haircut, you buy media tokens at this price, and if you go to sell them, it's at this price. So there's a big gap. Well, most of that gap goes back to the community who are currently holding the tokens as dividends, and they can, sell the rewards, or they can use those rewards to reinvest and buy more tokens, whatever. This is kind of an imitator. The first community to ever do this well was Proof of Weekends P3D community on Ethereum, and I'm heavily a part of that community. However, it is what it is. I actually like P3T's version better, but that's here for another day. So they've got this. This is the imitator portion. The daily TRX, daily ROI, this is the imitator portion as well. And I don't have a problem, by the way, with people imitating. It's just about improving upon it. But this is the imitator portion as well. And this comes from the daily ROI contract. I'm over here withdrawing all the time. Again, you can see the video up in the cards where I talk about my strategy with P3T. This is the standard. I think it's going to be here for a while. It's a smart contract. This isn't a Ponzi scheme, so to speak. It is I guess if you're considering new money coming in, you can call it a Ponzi, but it's not a scam. It's point blank exactly how it works and what it's doing. And basically, they're going to pay out until there's no more money to pay out. And the goal was just not to be the last person to get in. But when you get in, you get your money back. 3.33% is in about 30 days if you were just to withdraw everything. And I'm going to soon start reinvesting and probably investing on some neutron, potentially in P3T. Just because what I notice is the longer it goes, the more people trust it, the more people get in. Same thing over here with Tron Village. I can't believe this thing's at 32 million, but at the same time, I could see it going to 100 million or 300 million. I mean, why not? It all just depends on how many people participate. Right now, there's only 1,400 people participating. Do I think there's more than 1,400 people that want to participate? Yeah, I could see that number going way up there. Someone said 100,000. I don't know what the market can bear, but maybe. Sorry, off topic a little bit there. But so the daily TRX here comes from the daily ROI on B3T. And I have FOMO'd into this a bit. And basically, there it is. I'm up to 4,300 Tron TRX. My goal is to get my earnings to be similar to P3T for diversification, because sooner these two contracts end. However, and I'm going to continue buying and reinvesting until I get this up a little bit higher, probably about 20, 25,000 Trons, where I want to see it get to at least. And ultimately, my whole goal is to use this to buy more anti-tokens for TronBet. And again, I discussed that in my previous video if you're not familiar with it. So the daily TRX is again an imitator, but where are they innovating? It's through the social media aspect. This is very much a social media. I'm not a part of it right now, but this is, they have groups. This is very much a social media platform. You can set up a profile. There's groups. People absolutely interact. There's a total of 77 groups. So they show this social media, but it's really not even needed because everybody's so active on the platform. I'll show you some more. So there's, right down here, you can see people activity on the platform. You can see who's online. There's even, I think it was on the daily TRX. Oh, there it was. There's the chat that people are constantly chatting. But when you have a profile, and I haven't actually set up a profile yet, I'll get to it. Some of you guys have said in my comments, set up a profile. I'll get to it because they've actually done just looking at other people's videos, they've actually done the best job with the social media aspect. And that's a bit innovative in a crypto platform. I guess it's not innovative if you consider it compared to Facebook, but no one's done it well yet with a crypto platform. And according to the roadmap, which I tried to pull it up, I saw it previously, I can't figure out where I saw that at. According to the roadmap, they're hoping to bring casino-style games. That's okay. I don't think Black Pearl's going to knock it out of the park. I just don't think they're going to be the leaders yet in this space. But somebody, and I hopefully whoever the leaders are in this space, that creates the perfect participation platform. It's going to be a virtual deposit contract, much 10% or less, 5% in, 5% out, something like that. I think P3T is 10% in, 4% out, which isn't so bad. They're going to have the daily ROI, maybe. This is a give or take. This does help create participation. In Black Pearl's case, this daily TRX, 3% goes to the media holders. So it gives you a reason to hold the media token, which I find very interesting because I think this can always be a source of income for media. If this dies off eventually and this contract drains, which it will, because they're paying out 4%, and you don't ever know how long the lifespan of these things are going to last, but there's no reason not to launch another contract. More people are going to buy in, and when they buy in, it keeps feeding 3% to the media holders, and media holders will do the same thing. They'll sell their rewards. They'll sell media tokens because they want to earn that higher rewards, and people kind of play that game back and forth, which adds some volatility to the exchange. The volatility is not going to be as high because it's so steep to get in and out of the exchange. That's the problem. These high fees kill volatility because no one wants to sell because it's too much of a haircut to sell. The social media aspect, I mean, I pay a lot of attention to what people are saying over here, what they're chatting about. It's really cool. Like, that part's good. If they bring games, that's going to be awesome. But if you take a look at TronBet, I mean, TronBet's well on their way of dominating the gaming aspect. If this is legitimate, and you don't ever know about these crypto platforms, like they put something up here, it looks good, it gets people excited. But are we going to talk about this coming for the next 3 months, or are we going to be talking about it coming for the next 3 years? Is it ever going to actually show up? If it does, if it does, it's going to be extraordinary. It's going to be extraordinary. But imagine if a crypto had a social platform, smart contract, a good gaming platform, especially multiplayer gaming, a good gaming platform as well. In other words, imagine an immersion of both Black Pearl and TronBet. I don't think anyone's close to actually pulling that off yet. I don't think that at all. But it's exciting to see what's happening in this space. It's interesting to watch kind of innovation over time and watch trends. The crypto space is going nowhere, no time soon. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a part of the crypto revolution, without question. And Black Pearl is worth paying attention to. You don't have to get in. If you want to, I'll put a link in the description. Just know that they claim the smart contract's verified. I can't prove it's verified. I don't know. I can't. I'm not a developer, and I don't have the ability to read these contracts. But it is paying out about 4% a day. I did a withdrawal a minute ago. It is paying about 4% a day. And when you buy in, 3% does go to media holders, but it's paying out 4% a day. I can't say that enough. That's crazy. But once you buy in, you can't withdraw this. Like, I can't ever withdraw this. I just can, but I can instantly withdraw my earnings. I'll just show you that real quick. 12. There we go. So the 12.5 got added to what I had in there. I had 3 or 4 in there. Okay, so you can see that I did withdraw it. It emptied out right away. So you can withdraw this at any point in time. There's my withdrawal history. It shows I just withdraw that. It resets this history every time you add a deposit. So later on, you can kind of track. You can look up here and see how much you pulled out if you want to later to see if you're in profit or not. But that's it. I just want to talk about Black Pearl because of what they're doing. It's very fascinating. It's worth paying attention to. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got any questions, I don't promise that I can answer them, but you can put them down in the comments. And if you're already a part of Black Pearl, let me know. And let me know what you like about it. Do you like the Meta? I know everybody over here is always like, buy Meta, buy Meta, buy Meta. Do you like the Meta? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about this community? What are your thoughts about development? And I prefer if you're not just a fanboy. I'd love to hear what you like and what you don't like about it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.